Hi, everybody. So this next class is the Intro to Vinyasa class. It is a fun, energetic class, but I do offer a lot of modifications to help people that are just building up strength for their Vinyasa practice that maybe don't have the full Vinyasas in their practice yet. So I show the modifications and cue them while I'm teaching this class so that it's more accessible. But if you have a stronger practice and you already have vinyasas in your practice, by all means, feel free to advance your level to take the full vinyasas. Just always listening to your body and just doing what feels really right for you. So I also have a Spotify playlist that I'm going to be streaming into my headphones. So as we go through the class. If you want to incorporate the music into your class and stream it at home, I will put the link to the playlist down at the bottom in the details. And I'm going to do a quick countdown before we start in child's pose. So if you are listening to the Spotify playlist, please start your music in 3, 2, 1, play. And then we can all just come back onto our knees with our hips sitting over our heels. And come down to the mat, going only as far as you're comfortable. Begin recognizing your space, recognizing how you feel in your body, and really coming into this place of peace. You're not trying to judge, but not trying to manipulate. Just noticing, just knowing that everything is okay just the way it is. That everything around you at this very moment is just the way it is supposed to be. And when you're ready, slowly begin shifting your breath. Begin breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Taking deep inhalations matched by long, slow exhalations. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Feeling your breath rise all the way up your back. Starting in the low back, drawing it through the mid back, between the shoulder blades, and all the way up into the neck, before allowing everything to sink down to the mat on the exhale. On the next inhale, pushing into the hands, walk the hands back so that you're sitting over your heels. Take the arms up. Finding prayer, then draw the hands down on the exhale through the center line. Inhale the arms up, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, down. Inhale one more time, bringing the arms up. Taking the hands to prayer. Set your intention for your practice. I am strong. I am vibrant. And I am full of loving energy. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands next to your sides. Inhale, takes the arms up. Take an exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, twist to the right. Dropping the right hand behind, left hand in front. Lift through the spine all the way through the crown of the head as you turn your head, gazing over the right shoulder. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, bring the arms up, back to center. Take an exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, twisting to the left. Pulling the heart open to the ceiling as you look over the left shoulder. Breathing all the way into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale the arms up to center. Exhale, drop them behind. Pulling the knuckles down towards the mat. Lift the heart up to the sky. Breathing deep down all the way to the base of the spine. One more big inhale. Exhale, releases the hands. Inhale, brings the arms up. And exhale, takes the hands down to the mat. Walking the fingers forward, slide your hands on the mat, taking the chest down towards the floor, melting the heart, pulling the belly button in and releasing the shoulders. Remembering your breath. One more big inhale. Exhale, pushing into the hands, walking back and finding yourself in a tabletop position. Taking the hips back and forth. Waking up the lower body. Keeping the belly button pinned. Rotate the hips to the right and forward. And exhale comes to the left and back. Going slow, as big or as little as you want. Just being gentle and deliberate with your movements. One more big circle to the right. Exhale back. And then take a moment, recentering on the spine before shifting the hips to the left as you inhale forward. And then exhale to the right and back. Linking your movements with your breath. And breathing deep. One more big circle. And taking the hips to center. Grounding through the left knee. Pull the right foot to the back of the room. Stretching all the way through the toes. Take the left ankle to the outside of the mat. And inhale the right hand up. Staying with your breath, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. You can stay here. You can even have your right foot down for more balance. Or if you'd like to progress, you can bend the right knee, grab a hold of the right foot with the right hand, and pull the foot open towards the back of the room. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, releases the foot to lengthen. Take a big inhale and exhale. Takes the hands down to the mat, keeping the right foot lifted, the belly pin, square the hips with the mat. Then take the right foot out to the side. Walk the fingers back. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, leans over to the right, pulling through the left fingertips. Slowly, gently, maybe pulling the left shoulder back to create space throughout the heart. And breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes up. Exhale, hands to your heart, into your mat. Inhale, the right foot to the back of the room. And exhale, sets it down. Grounding through the right knee. Inhale, the left leg to the back of the room. Lengthening and pulling the belly button in. Take the right ankle to the outside of the mat, turning the hip open. Inhale. The left hand up. And coming to your breath into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Staying here or reaching behind, grabbing a hold of the foot, pulling it to the back of the room. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, or into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the foot. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, square the hips. Take the left foot to the outside of the mat. Walk the fingers back. Inhale, comes up. Then exhale, fold to the left, reaching through the right fingertips, pulling the shoulders slightly open. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, takes the left foot back. And exhale, sets it down. Tucking the toes, grounding the knuckles into the mat and gripping with the fingertips. Push into the palms of the hand as you pull the belly button in and send the hips to the back of the room. Rotate the shoulders back. Lift the knees and sink the heels down towards the floor. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. On the next inhale, come up onto your toes. Look to your thumbs and walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold, pulling the belly button in, coming all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Step the left knee back. The right knee follows. Engage the abdomen as you rock forward. Lower all the way down. Taking the forearms to the mat. Reach through the toes, pointing the toes, lengthening the spine as you inhale, lifting the chest up. Keeping the shoulders down. And breathing deep into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, sets the chest down. Put the hands next to the shoulders. Tuck the toes. You can come up onto your knees first if that's easier, or you can push up and then send the hips to the back of the room. Finding down dog, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Take the left knee bent as you push the right heel down to the mat, and then slowly switch. Just gently warming up the lower extremities. Inhale comes up onto the toes, bend the knees, look to the hands, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, right knee comes first. Left knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine as you push up to cobra. Then tuck the toes and push the hips back. Coming to down dog. Rotating the shoulders back, keeping the belly button pinned, and remembering your breath. Inhale comes up onto the toes, look to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee comes back. Right knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Taking full and complete inhales before rounding down for full and complete exhales. On the next inhale, ground the right foot to the center of your stance and inhale the left foot to the back of the room. Pull the left hip open, creating space throughout the left side body, stretching all the way from the toes to the left hand. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, turns the hips down, set the left foot down in the middle of your stance. Inhale the right foot up. Opening the right hip, stretching all the way from the toes to the right hand. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, turns the hips forward. Inhale up onto the toes. Look to the thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms up and back. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. Slight back bend, then bend the knees, sink the hips, coming into chair. Keeping the lower belly pinned, lengthening through the spine. One big inhale, then rock forward up onto your toes, lifting your heels up off the mat. Exhale, sink to the heels. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale comes up. Exhale down. Hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right knee steps back. Left knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Taking a moment, finding your breath, keeping the belly pinned, keeping the shoulders rotated back. Inhale the right leg up, rock forward, step the right foot between the thumbs. The left foot drops to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders drop, spine lifts as you ground through the left foot on the outer edge of the foot. Square the hips and sink into the right knee, engaging the left glutes. On the inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, brings it down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Sweep the arms down to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Right knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Rock forward. Step the left foot forward, placing it between the thumbs. Drop the right foot to a 45-degree angle. Then sweep the arms up, engaging the core, lengthening through the spine. Grounding through the outer edge of the right foot. Square the hips, engage the right glutes, sink into the left knee. Pull the belly button in, spine up, shoulders down, and thinking your positive thought. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. On the next inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, comes down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And exhale, sink down. Sweep the arms down. Drop the right knee down. Left knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, pushes back to down dog. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Just doing what feels good for your body. Doing what your body's asking. On the next inhale, come up onto your toes, lift your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the knees, engage the quads as you reach up and back. Exhale, hands to your heart, sink the knees. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Lengthen through the spine and twist over to the right, catching the right knee with the left elbow, and then pushing the palms together, lifting the chest forward, creating space, and breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee steps back. Right knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Then tuck the toes and push back to down dog. Taking a moment. Focusing on your breath. Breathing deep all the way to the base of the spine. Exhale. Inhale the right leg up. Rock forward. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Left foot drops. Reach the arms forward. Then windmill the left arm around, landing right into warrior two. So the back foot is either parallel with the back of the mat or the toes slightly in. The hips face the side as the right knee is externally rotated. And the knee is stacked above or slightly behind the ankle. The belly button pins as you lengthen through the crown of the head and then pull the hands apart. Smiling at your fingertips. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. On the next exhale, taking the hands down to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Right knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to up to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Take an exhale. On the next inhale, take the left leg up. Rock forward, step the left foot between the thumbs. Drop the right foot, then sweep the arms up. Windmill the arms around, landing right into warrior two. So the right foot is grounded into the mat, left knees externally rotated, hips face the side, belly button pulls, and spine lifts. Smiling at your left fingertips, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, take the right hand up. Exhale it down to the mat. Right knee drops, left knee comes back. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale up onto your toes, lift to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. And then draw the hands to the heart as you bend the knees, sink the hips, coming into chair. Lengthen through the spine and then twist to the left, catching the left knee with the right elbow, pulling the belly button in and lengthening, opening up the chest. Breathing deep into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee steps. Right knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Rock forward, step the right foot between the thumbs. Left foot drops to a 45. Sweep the arms forward and up. Then windmill the left arm over, finding warrior two. Shifting the weight, turning the toes into the left knee. Coming down for the side lunge. Inhale comes up. Turn the toes. Find warrior two. Inhale up. Switch. Inhale up. Warrior two. One more time. And fine, warrior two. Flip your right hand, drop your left, reverse your warrior, reaching through the fingertips, slightly pulling the right shoulder back and sinking into the right knee. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the hands all the way down to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Right knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale. Back to down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Rock forward. Step the left foot between the thumbs. Right foot drops. Sweep the arms up. Then windmill the right arm around. Dropping into warrior two. Shifting the weight into the right knee, turning the toes, finding the side lunge. Inhale comes back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Switching back. Last one. Inhale up. Back to warrior two. Flip the left hand, drop the right, pull the left fingertips up as you sink in the left knee, slightly pulling the left shoulder to open the heart, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, then inhale, brings the arms up. Exhale, drops them down to the mat. Right knee drops, left knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra and exhale. Back to down dog. Taking a moment, finding your breath into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Inhale up onto your toes, look to your thumbs, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bends the knees, sweeps the arms up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, takes the arms up and back. Exhale, sinks the knees, sinks the hips, bends the knees. Taking the hands to the heart, lengthen through the spine. And you can stay here in this chair, or if you want to progress, you can ground through the left foot and then lift the right foot up off the mat, pulling it in towards the back of the thigh. Sink a little bit deeper, finding your breath, finding your peace. And then if you have the leg lifted, then you'll take it to the back of the room. If you're just in regular chair, you can just step back. But take the right foot back and then set it on the mat. Sweep the arms up. Open right up into warrior two. Straighten the left leg, push the left hand forward and fall down to triangle. Pushing the back of the hand into the mat. The left hip rotates forward as you pull the right hip back, lengthening, pulling the chest to open throughout the torso. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale, takes the right hand down. Folding over the left leg, lengthening through the spine. Bend through the left knee. Pull the right heel up off the mat and then reach the hands forward and up. Exhale, lengthen through the spine as you fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. And inhale up. Open the hands, pull the chest to the sky. Opening the heart, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, takes the hands to the mat. Right knee drops, left knee follows. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra, then exhale. Comes back to down dog. Inhale up onto the toes. Look to your thumbs. Walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeps the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up and back. Then sink the hips, bend the knees, coming into chair. Pull the hands to heart center. Lengthen through the spine. Again, you can just take this normal chair, or if you want to progress, you ground into the right foot and lift the left foot into the back of the thigh. Sink a little deeper into your chair and find your peaceful thought. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. And if you're in your regular chair, you can just step back. If you're balancing, you can take the left foot to the back of the room and then set it down. Sweep the arms up. Right through to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, push the right hand forward and drop down into triangle. Pulling the right hip slightly forward by engaging the glutes. The left hip comes back. Pushing the back of the hand into the inside of the leg. Maybe you're using your right hand as support. Maybe you have a block. Just going as far as your body allows, knowing that it's perfectly fine no matter where you are. Everybody has their journey, and every part of the journey has a purpose. Breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale the left hand down, squaring the hips over the right foot. Inhale, lengthen through the chest, through the spine. Focusing on your breath. Then bending into the right knee, pull the left heel up off the mat. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale the arms up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Then inhale up. Open the arms, pull the chest open to the sky, opening up the heart, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around and through the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, takes the hands down to the mat. Set the left knee down, right knee follows, rock forward, lower down, pushing up to cobra, and then pushing back to down dog. Taking a moment, finding your down dog, pushing in through the knuckles, sending the hips back, rotating the shoulders back, lifting the knees, and pulling the belly button into the spine. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Inhale up onto the toes, and on the exhale, sink deep down into down dog, finding your fullest expression. On the next inhale, take the right leg up, rock forward, step the right foot between the thumbs, keeping the left heel lifted. Ground through the right leg, inhale. Take the arms up. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. Then twist to the right. If this is very difficult, you can use a block. Using the block for support as you raise the right hand up. Just doing what feels good. If you're very unstable, you can toe heel your right foot out to the side to give you a wider base. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes back to center. Take the right hand down to the mat or maybe to a block and drop the left heel. Inhale takes the left hand up and then exhale takes it down, reaching through the fingertips, bending the pinky down, the thumb up, reaching all the way through the left side body, breathing deep down all the way to the belly, to the ribs, and to the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale takes the left arm up. Exhale, drop it behind, grabbing towards the top of the right thigh, behind the back. Pull the heart forward and breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale takes the left arm up. Exhale takes it all the way down to the mat. Grounding through the palms, set the left knee down. The right knee comes back. Rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra and exhale back to down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Rock forward. Set the left foot between the thumbs. Keeping the right heel lifted. Reach up. Finding the crescent lunge. Take the hands through the heart. Inhale, lengthen through the spine before you fold forward and then twist to the left. Maybe taking your modification here with the block and the hand open. Just listening to your body, doing what feels good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Take the left hand down to the mat. The right heel drops. Then inhale. The right hand up. And exhale, drop it in front. Spinning the pinkies down, the thumbs up. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale, drop it behind, grabbing towards the top of the left thigh, pulling the heart forward, breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, takes the right hand up, and exhales it down to the mat. Drop the right knee down, ground the left palm. Left knee comes back, rock forward, lower down. Inhale to cobra, and exhale back to down dog. Inhale the right foot up, rock forward. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Drop the left heel to a 45. Engage the core. Reach the arms up. Right open into warrior two. You can use a block for this next move if you'd like. Or if this is a very difficult transition, you can just step to the front of the mat to come down. But on the next inhale, rock forward. Maybe grabbing your block, shifting the weight to the right foot, and lifting the left foot up off the mat, keeping the toes pointed, and finding balancing half moon. One more big inhale. Square the hips with the front of the mat, keeping the foot lifted if you can, using your block for support if you need to, and then raise the right hand up. Taking the right hand down, grounding through the foot. You can take the hands to the heart and slowly pull the left knee forward. Externally rotating it, landing the foot on the calf, on the ankle, maybe all the way up on the thigh. And when you're ready, inhale the arms up and open. One more big inhale. Exhale, takes the hands down to the heart, set the foot down. Can walk the feet back and forth for a moment. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Set the left knee back. Right knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. Pushing back into down dog. On the next inhale, take the left foot up. Rock forward. Set the left foot between the thumbs. Drop the right heel to a 45. Inhale. Sweeps the arms up. Opening right up into warrior two. Using your block if you need to. Shifting your weight over to your left foot. Raise the right foot up. And the arm out. Finding balancing half moon. Breathing deep into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Then exhale, take the hips forward, shifting the left arm up. Squaring the hips forward, taking the hands to the heart, or maybe just setting it down to come for the transition. Pull the right knee forward, externally rotate it, setting the foot maybe on the calf, maybe on the ankle. Anywhere but the knee is fine. Inhale the arms up. Opening your branches. Thinking about stillness and peace. Breathing deep into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale takes everything down. Drop the right foot down. Take the feet hips distance apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Putting a slight bend in the knees if you need to. You can take opposite elbows with opposite hands. You can use your block if you need for stability. Whatever feels good. Just let everything hang. Let everything relax. Maybe shake your head back and forth. Yes and no. Just doing what feels good, trying to find release in your body. Then release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Taking the left knee back. Right knee follows. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale. To up dog, to cobra. And exhale. Back to down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Rock forward. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Drop the left heel down. Sweep the arms up. Going all the way open to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Turn the right toes forward facing the side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Hinging at the hips. Leading with the chest. Your toes are slightly more in than your heels are. So we take this fold. Breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale takes your hands to the hips. Inhale brings the body all the way up. Turning the toes out to the side. Maybe widening your stance if you need to. On the next inhale, bring the arms up. And on the exhale, coming through the heart, sinking down. And coming all the way down to where you're comfortable. Inhale. Arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, sinks down. Going with your breath. Slow and in control. One more. And then exhale to hold. Lengthening through the spine. Just breathing deep down into the hips. One more big inhale. Take the hands to the knees. Drop the left shoulder in as you look over the right. Continuing with your breath. And then inhale comes back. Exhale drops the right shoulder down, looking over the left. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Take an exhale, then inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arms up. Turn the right toes out, finding warrior two. Then the hands come to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Right knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale the left foot up, rock forward. Set the left foot between the thumbs. Drop the right toes down. Inhale, sweeps the arms up. Opening right up into warrior two. Straightening the right toes. Left toes. Turn the left toes in. Turn the right toes out. And then sink down to the right. Finding your side lunge. Maybe you only come down here. Maybe you come all the way down. Inhale comes up, shifting the weight into the left leg, coming down, straightening, only going as far as your body is allowing. Inhale shifts back to the right leg. And then inhale back to the left. Inhale comes back to center, folding with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, brings the torso up. Turn the left toes out. Open up into warrior two. Sweep the arms down. Drop the right knee down. Left knee comes back. Rock forward. Lower down. Inhale to cobra. And then exhale. Set the chest right back down. When you're ready, on the next inhale, you can just lift the chest, coming back into cobra, pointing through the toes, engaging through the legs, protecting the lower back as you lengthen through the spine. Or you can lift the legs up off the mat, lift the feet. You can stay here. If you want a little more, you can lift the hands, float the hands, remembering to breathe in through the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. One more big inhale. Exhale. Let everything down. Laying the cheeks, one of your cheeks down on the mat. Just for a moment. Allowing your breath to relax and deepen. And come back to normal. On the next inhale, lifting up, pointing through the toes, lengthening through the spine. Maybe you lift the feet up. Maybe you lift the hands up. This time, again, you can stay here. Maybe you take the hands out in front, reaching for the front of the room, lengthening and breathing deep. One more big inhale and exhale. Set everything down. This time taking the opposite cheek to the mat and breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Seeing how quickly you can regain peace and composure. And when you're ready, one last time, lengthen, lift the chest up, lift the legs maybe float the hands. Maybe this time you take the hands behind, reaching the pinkies towards each other and breathing deep, deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all around the heart. One more big inhale. And exhale. Set everything down. Taking a moment, maybe sending your hips side to side. And then pushing into the mat. Send the hips back to sit over the heels, finding child's pose. And then back up to tabletop. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale, pull the right hand between the hole you made with your body and your left arm, setting the shoulder and the side of the head on the mat, threading the needle, and just releasing into your breath, allowing your breath to go to all the forgotten places that you're opening up in these releasing poses. Allow them to carry a little positivity and gentleness and compassion. On the next inhale, push into the left hand, take the right hand up, and exhale, sets it down. Inhale the left hand up, exhale, thread it through, setting the shoulder, the back of the head, the side of the head onto the mat, and breathing. When we use our breath in these releasing poses, our exhales can help us ground down into the mat and help us open up into areas of our body that we're otherwise out of touch with. On the next inhale, push into the palm, take the left hand up, and exhale, sets it down. Tucking the toes, send the hips back, finding down dog. Then inhale the right leg up, rock forward, and set the right knee behind the right wrist, slightly to the outside. Keeping the hips even on the mat, reach the chest forward as you lower down to wherever you're comfortable. If this is very, very difficult for you, you can skip this pose entirely. You can take a block and set it underneath your hip for some stability, or some blankets or pillows. You can take blocks down for your elbows. Just doing whatever your body needs you to do to assist it. So you want to be able to relax and release in these poses. When you relax and release, then you can let go and you can let the posture just happen to you instead of holding. So much of our days we spend holding, and this is our opportunity to let go. And you can stay here, or if you want a stretch on the left quad, you can raise the torso up, keeping the hips even. Bend through the left knee and reach the left hand behind, pulling it in towards the back of the hip. And only going as far as you're comfortable. This is a good pose to use a strap on if you can't reach the foot, if you have flexibility issues. One more big inhale, And exhale, the left foot down. Grounding through the left toes, grounding through the palms. Inhale, takes the right leg back. And exhale, sets it down. Inhale the left leg up. Rock forward, setting the left knee behind the left wrist, slightly to the outside, keeping your hips even before coming down, leading with the chest to wherever you're comfortable, trying to find release and grounding through the breath. Still breathing deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. Maybe feeling your breath starting at the base of the spine and rising all the way up through each vertebrae. On the next inhale, pushing into the hands. If you want to progress to the next area of the pose, pulling the right knee bent, the right foot comes in towards the back of the hip. One more big inhale, exhale, releases the right foot, grounding through the right toes, grounding through the palms. Take the left leg up and back before setting it down. Inhale up onto your toes and exhale down onto your knees. Walk your knees forward, cross your ankles, and then sit down onto the mat. Taking your legs out in front, adjusting your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and on the exhale, pull the belly button in and fold forward, leading with the chest, keeping the feet flexed. Again, this is a really good pose to use a yoga strap if you have one, or even a belt or a tie, so that you can kind of keep a little bit of your lumbar curve as you fold forward. On the next inhale, come up to a neutral spine. Taking your feet in, bring your soles of your feet to touch and let your knees fall out to the side. You can use a block here if this is uncomfortable, if it's too much stretch on your groin area, to help alleviate some of that pressure. You can just let gravity do the work, pulling the belly button in as you lift through the spine, And then exhale, fold forward, first leading with the chest before letting the head drop down, if that's comfortable. Breathing deep down all the way to the base of the spine. Finding release. On the next inhale, come up to sitting, bringing the knees in and taking them out. Scooting your hips down on the mat, bringing your back down so you're in a supine position. On the next exhale, bring the knees in. You can grab a hold. Maybe you're just grabbing with knees. Maybe you have your arms wrapped around. Whatever feels good. Whatever your body's asking of you. And slowly pull your knees back towards the floor. Take the soles of your feet up to the ceiling. You can grab behind your thighs, around your ankles, or maybe the outside of the feet, opening up into happy baby, and trying to find release through the pelvic floor and the hips. Breathing deep down all the way to the base of the spine before rounding to the exhale. One more big inhale, and take the soles of the feet to touch. Bring the knees together and set the feet down on the mat. Taking the left leg out, bring the right knee in, and take the right knee across the body with the right arm out to a T. Adjusting your shoulders if you need to so that the right shoulder is grounded into the mat. And remembering your breath into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. Allowing each breath to bring a little bit of positivity to all those areas of your body that we forget about so often. Inhale comes up to center. Bringing your left knee into match, pulling the knees into the chest. Then take the right leg down to the mat, keeping the left knee in. Cross the left knee over the body. Take the left arm out to a T and ground through the left shoulder as you breathe deep down into the belly, into the ribs, and all the way around the heart. On the next inhale, coming up to center, bringing both knees into the chest. Take the feet down to the mat, keeping the soles of the feet together. Let the legs fall, knees fall out to the side. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and breathe deep, allowing peace and compassion to fill you with each inhale and to release everything else with every exhale. And when you're ready, pull your knees back in, bringing them in for one last hug before taking your legs out to the corners of your mat, palms facing up, and allow your breath to come back to normal. So you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine your breath is like a warm light, and with every inhale, that light surrounds all the areas of your body where you hold tension. And with every exhale, all the tension is released. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the ground. So breathe into your toes, into your feet, into your ankles, into your calves, and into your shins. And let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the ground. Next, breathe into your knees, into your hamstrings, into your quads, and into your glutes. And let everything dissolve. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the ground. Breathe into your hips, into your lower abdomen, and into your lower back. And let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the ground. Breathe into your belly, into your ribs, all the way around your heart, and all the way up your spine, letting everything dissolve. So all that's left is heavy and sinks deep down into the ground. Breathe into your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, and to your fingertips. Let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the ground. Breathe up your neck, around your head, into your eyebrows, into your nasal, and into your jaw. And let everything evaporate. So all that's left is heavy and sinking deep down into the mat. And focus on your breath and allow yourself to just be. And when you're ready, slowly begin wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, bringing life back into your body. Slowly pull your knees in, setting the feet on the mat. And then roll over to your preferred side, taking a moment and at your pace, slowly make your way up to sitting. And one more time, we inhale our arms up, finding prayer. Pull our hands down to our foreheads and give gratitude to our bodies for everything that it just performed. Gratitude for our practice, and for all the things that we're capable of. One more inhale, and together we say Namaste. So thank you for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be more videos to come, which I will try to link. But if you'd like more content from me, please subscribe to my channel. There's a button here. All right. Thank you.